Okay.
And so I was like, oh, Joe, here's something though. What do you think? He's like, okay, cool. Let me see what I do. And then I think after 2 months, he slept on it. I was like, hey, nah, dog. I think this thing's hard. So I'm gonna keep this for myself. I'm taking this. He's like, okay, cool, enough.
Yeah, because you're not say feel basically.
Yeah, so look at some to me when but I was like, are you dropping or what? And then the song was not there. I was like, hey, okay, cool. Let me do my stuff. And so like I keep on that, and then later on, if you claim a lot of Joe, I was like, hey Joe, I need a song with 25k. I'm sorry, let me see what I can send him. I'm sending like maybe like I think 3 songs or 2 songs. He hopped on that one. And I was like, we good.
And it's the special one.
Check.
Okay, and that's how the song came about. Ekse. It is Lepanta by G-Tech 2B. Mohona feature le Focalistic as well as a Freddy Mablom. It is taking us exactly 22:24. Nchaka Medogo, a very good evening to you. If you want to join, I trust and believe it is the hip hop hookup with TJ, Mr. Trapstar, every Labubedi from 10 all the way till midnight. I do have the superstar in the building. He goes by the name G-Tech 2B. Nchaka Medogo, welcome to 20 FM.
I'm chilling though. What's up?
Man, I'm nice. I good.
Easy boy.
Okay, the superstar. Easy.
But I'm chilling dog. What I gonna go bad, Joe?
Joe, what do you mean, Joe? What is to Tlhatlhama Fifi, dog? Like your whole life operates at night.
Dog. But I got tired, yeah. But I'm easy.
Hey man, I'm glad you're easy, and I'm glad for actually that you came here and so thank you very much for that, my dog. So let's get right into it. Who the G-Tech 2-beat? Like that, okay. It feels so random. So I want to be the G-Tech 2-bit.
Okay, G-Tech it came from. I used to listen to Immortal Technique. Yeah, I used to listen to Immortal Technique, and then inspiration I gotta get to comes from there. And then the 2-bit I came from like this other TV show I used to watch. Character way, but I get 2-bit. That's what I said. When I had to like start my solo career, I had to come up with a name, Melody Unique. G-Tech like had a lot of like companies like attached to that. So I had to figure it out, come up with something that's not there. So I had to add the 2-beat at the end to make it like unique.
So there was a lot of companies or other artists that are using the name G-Tech.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. So when did you actually start your music journey, and then grouping, and then take us through the whole journey, and then you ending up being independent with G-Tech 2-bit?
Yeah. This whole thing started like I think it's 2014, 2013. So around that time, I used to be part of a group. Yeah, I'm not gonna mention the name, but I used to be part of a group. And so as time went, obviously, the group it almost a party that niggas like start doing other stuff. And so, and then I was in a duo with Self Boys. Self Boys kept going until 2022 somewhere there. And so. Then after Self Boys, then I had to branch out and start my own solo career. I was trying out something new. Let me see like what this thing's gonna do.
And was it something that was always on your mind, or I'm gonna go solo, or was it something that just came suddenly? And you're like, I think it's time I go solo.
Like, let me see how people receive me.
Since you've started, you've been in a group.
I've never been like, so I was like, let me try something by myself and see how people receive me, like without nobody by my side. And so let me see how people receive me, and that worked, dog. I don't know. And so I'm here today because of like I decided to actually start my own thing by myself.
And you were like going solo, right choice on the tape.
So. Yeah, and obviously risk. What if people don't actually receive you properly? And what if like we relay choice here, and then the next thing the people you left behind, they come back and say, we told you. And so
yeah.
So I had to take the risk. Let me try this thing. Let me see how it's gonna work.
Okay, and if my research is correct, the first single you dropped as an independent artist, G-Tech 2-bit, was Speaking for Start.
Yeah, that was the first song I dropped under G-Tech. Like that's the first one.
That is crazy because since nothing was ever the same from that moment on. Yeah. And how long did it take you like to be like, okay, I'm dropping. Let me actually put out this song. And then I drop and nothing was the same. Like that time frame between you deciding.
I think like it was a thing of like, Joe, let me try new producers, let me try new features, new people, new collaborations, and so Eleanor, I think you're Joe. Let me not try too much. Let me just like do what I do best, like every time, and like nearly just another song. Like say to be honest, I bought the beat, I recorded myself.
Paid for it.
I paid for it. That time, bro, that was like back in the day. Niggas were not giving me free beats back
Hey,
then.
Joe, that's crazy.
So I had to buy a beat from somebody like I look up to, and so I bought a beat. I was like, I need somebody. Let me put somebody. Then I thought of Muchin. Obviously, Muchin was buzzing at the time. I was like,
already Muchin had some movement going on.
Some young motion in Yan. So I was like, let me hit up the nigga. Let me. I don't want to. Then after that, better face, Joe. We shot the video. Everything was like gone from there.
Yeah, like a life change ne?
Of just one song, Joe. Like that was the first song I dropped, and so I responded.
And then your most viral moment was Lepanta.
Yeah.
So
I think after speaking for Stan,
Lepanta?
going, you only have feel from that, and then Lepanta literally because of speaking for Stan. Because Lepanta was an old song, and so I give old song. Then after speaking for Stan blows up, they go back to the catalog. They see Lepanta.
So
Lepanta goes crazy after they see Speaking for Stan.
So what you're telling me is that by the time Speaking for Stan was gaining hype, Lepanta was already out as like an old song.
6 months out, dog. Already.
That is insane.
Then after every song blew up after Speaking for Stan.
Now take me through the whole moment of you seeing numbers Lepanta, and now you're getting a feature with someone who even a lot of people on his level are not getting a feature. I'm talking about Focalistic.
Yeah, for sure.
Tell us how it came about, that feature, the whole video.
Yeah.
How did the whole Lepanta saga go?
Okay, after like the whole buzz of Speaking for Stan, and then blogs like everywhere, social media, people started posting me and so I think like from seeing those blogs and stuff like that, he hit me up after that. Like, let's try something. Send me something. Let's see like what we can do and so and I was like, let me try and make a new song. Immediately after, like, he and so before like, I was like, wait, that's why I got something. You want to send that like that's why I said I got a cut before I was still working.
Okay.
Got something. I was like, true. I don't know if this thing's gonna work, true. And so since we're demanding at least off like a song, let me just like give him the song already, just to keep it safe. What if like what you got decided that I was trying to make because I sent something work. Oh, I wasn't ready at the time. So I was like, let me send this song and see like what we have. Sorry, so
send the Lepanta fail.
I'm sending another song that I recorded, but not the song that I recorded for him specifically.
Oh,
and so I'm sending I send that out there. Then later on my five in I go cutting first, then I perform I cutting first, something like that. And so I'm my five for the joke. Then later more like I'm my 6, 7, and they was panicked and I go send the face. I post that live.
Hey, remember that crazy moment? Yeah.
It took me that. So being a little spark to anticipation that thing. Low and is been in the hole before I got drop.
Because it took time for it to actually drop.
Yeah.
Okay. Joe, how is definitely amazing. If you're going to fit Sankore Joanna, we do have G-Tech 2-Bit in the building, and we're talking all things music and his career and everything regarding G-Tech 2-Bit as a whole, right? And then now, months later, you keep dropping, the music just keeps buzzing. And in fact, the question I wanted to ask you, do you feel Hore Speaking Lepanta was actually the song you sent Foka the right song, or sometimes do you have that regret or and give some other one that I had in the vault?
As a creator, obviously, Joe, I can make a song today and I feel like that's the best song I ever made, and then I'm gonna feel like Joe, I can make something better. And so So obviously, Joe, what if like I could have sent this guy this song, or what if this song that I just made today, I feel like that was the perfect song, honestly. Because he didn't even take like more than 5 hours to record the song after I sent it.
Yeah, so he was feeling it.
That was meant to be. So that was the perfect one, though.
Yeah, now you dropped a tape which you're going to be talking all things about that. But before then, I want to find out, since you blew up, what has been your hardest moment, or what has been the hardest thing for Wena as an artist in the entertainment industry, now that you've made it to the top?
I think it has to come like we see sometimes like when you have to take a risk, I'm gonna stop. Maybe it's either you're gonna drop out of college, you're gonna quit your job and sort of stuff like that, and you're gonna focus on music. The time you hold on, not that paycheck, every time, and then now you're focusing on music. None of that is coming. I want to paycheck it like on so
yeah.
You wanna challenge got in like face it like after I had to make a decision, not a joke. You know what? Since we're a buzzy Toma, no, I don't care if I'm getting paid like that at this point, but I'm gonna put all my energy onto this thing until if it's more Joe, I can sustain the lifestyle. I can be like until I can wash up until somehow. You're not challenging like at this stage of the game you face it.
And then go jarting seeing or you are contributing or at least you are independent, and then now you're like, I'm focusing on music.
Joe, they've been supportive, dog. I ain't gonna lie, Joe. Ever since, like, obviously, like, you give them hope, and so when they start seeing you doing like big moves and stuff like that, you're gonna like start believing.
Wait, did you quit? Well, there was motion, or quit before the motion?
After the motion, dog, obviously you get caught up in the hype. You see like everything that's going on. Obviously, I wasn't always like present at work, and so I had to always tell people, Joe, so only one they got tired of me, like always like not being present every weekend, they get gigging stuff like that. So I what they never want not I decide that if you're gonna keep working or you're gonna do your music thing. So I had to make a choice right there, Joe.
Res G Tech 2 bit in the building in the background. But we're going to be unpacking more just after the music, so do keep it locked. Res Mfanagamo North or G Tech 2 bit. This one is titled Kitege. Yeah, man, now it's a betcha moholo. I lala date it's a betcha again.
Like a moholo. Like what's the last minute? The moholo I said boy, I do.
Yeah, it's a betcha fail. Hey man, what a crazy collaboration. And in fact, this is the first Pitori Avengers collaboration after you guys all got into the game. Hey man, pretty one indeed. 2238, you still joined by G Tech 2 bit in the building. It is the Hip Hop Bona. Every Tuesday we hook you up to somebody who's doing amazing things or somebody who's going to be doing amazing things indeed. And today we do have someone who's representing Mupirara, who's doing great things, and someone who's just representing for real. He goes by the name G Tech 2 bit. So Nchaga Medogo, let's get into the music. Udropile Survivors Guild. Tell us a bit about the tape.
Survivors Guild, that was like the first thing the first tape I dropped on Twitter. It took me a minute like to get it down, Joe. Into the swagger, Joe. So I nearly attempted, Joe. Easy, every release, every drop, it's an attempt.
Facts,
you don't know if it's gonna work or what. So like that was one of those, dog. I gonna deep meaning behind that. I was just trying new stuff and I dropped it. That's it.
Were you attempting the sound?
Sonically. Topics, see on stuff like that, Joe. Like, so like we still trying to find the song. Every artist, even if you have a hit,
facts.
The next studio session you're gonna try another one. So facts, every song I do, I'm attempting to do something.
Yeah. So in the tape, what is your favorite song or that special one for it?
Hey, Joe, it keeps changing. Right now I would say it has to be Ziawa featuring Kid Ekse.
Okay.
That's the one.
Filora is the one.
Yeah, that's like that song for me, like it's perfect. Like there's nothing I regret doing there, Joey. Everything's just like laid out perfectly for me.
And when I listen to Daidenya How, I hear a lot how you talk about like Elton, as I said, going solo was the right choice, where you started in a group, but now you are not the best in the group, but now you're the only nigga that's popping in the streets. How do you think the people you're with feel about it? Like to them, is it not that thing of, hey, now that nigga made it, now he's betraying us? He's saying this talk.
I used to think about it like that, but at the end of the day, I'm not gonna speak my truth if I keep thinking about like how people are gonna feel. Nah, I took it as a thing. I'm gonna say my truth. If you take it, I don't know how you're gonna take it, but I'm gonna say what I say, and I said what I said.
Sharp. Whatever you're saying, was it guilt making you speak? Hence the survivor's guilt.
Yeah, I had to I had to get it out, dog. I had to say something about it. Like, so like Joe, I don't know.
Facts. So in that project, what would you say was the hardest song to compile? Like either the collab or anything regarding the song, maybe clearing a sample or anything like that. Which one was the hardest one?
Damn, which one? I don't think it has to be maybe Joe. I don't think there was any song that had any problems like that, dog. Everything was just like flowing easy. The song that didn't make the tape, my next single right now, was supposed to be in the tape, but I had a problem clearing that one out, like even with the sample and stuff like that. So I had to put it out. I had to exclude it from the tape. But like, other than that, anything from the tape, so
did you believe that song deserved to be in the tape? And did you feel it was gonna make a difference, or you're glad now that it didn't make it to the tape?
I wish Nilagam taping, dog.
It's gonna make a big difference.
Because I made the tape like it's already, and then the next thing, that song I started the foundation, it's no longer the same. I had to put an opinion well next to one like that. Just to like, it's fine.
Yeah,
it's cool, but
I saw the numbers were crazy in the charts, over 1 million streams.
Yeah.
How does it feel to you as an artist? Because I mean, artists care about different stuff, but to NSG Tech 2-bit, someone who just got in the game recently, to hit a milli, Joe, as Papa,
Joe, I used to look at a milli like that, Joe. Now you get to a milli and it's like, what's next?
So are you at that point where, what's next?
I see a milli, yeah, I can see a milli, Joe. I used to look at a milli like, Joe, a huge milestone. And so when you get to it, I say, feeling Joe.
Wait, is this your first milli?
Yeah.
And you're already on
Joe Joe, I saw the same way. Joe. When you
you feel it. We're getting there.
So I was no Joe already said to celebrate the come celebrate. So if you I feel
what's next now?
And we're happy.
Yeah, and do you think reaching such milestones put a pressure more and as a creative? Because now the next thing you're already expecting it to also hit a mil.
Yeah.
And if it does not, if let's say maybe you put a target, like you saw that song Ebetile almost 600, let's use Coffee Shop in Rosebank, like the numbers are quite high, right?
Almost a milli.
Yeah, almost a milli, right? Yeah. So when you drop something and you're looking at the time frame Rosebank if you and it's not reaching there, does it affect you like mentally, psychologically?
Yeah, dog, I ain't gonna lie, Joe. Every time you realize Joe, what if that choice again and you can't be like it hits you, but you're not joking to accept that. Also, you know why. Sometimes you know why if you clear to a certain extent. Why you look at him or if you that way really. So every song it's not meant to go the same way. But also, I can't opinion with that. Didn't say you just make certain songs for yourself. That's why I read the album more than you. I'm gonna make 10 songs like that, and I'm gonna have people's favorites, maybe say 2 to 3, and then the others still it's away now. Creatively,
you are capable of this. Yeah.
So get that way, that's why inside the project, they like just to give everybody a choice. So that you get on to
okay. And how do you deal with like the negative side of things where with the better target, okay, at least if I reach 500,000 views or streams, get sharp and it did the job, and then your own reaches like 100. How do you deal with all that pressure that you put on yourself as a creative?
You go back, you go back to the drawing board. You go back, you create again. You know what you did wrong. We sometimes as the artist, we know when you like sometimes it's like this is not gonna go like that. But I love the song. You always know, dog. Trust me. You always know. Niggas know every time.
So everyone, you when I as G-Tech, you believe everybody knows if there's gonna be a national.
No, not a national song,
but you believe
a work song. You know, you know when you have a work song, but you know, dog. Trust me. Niggas
so
know.
Then why we drop before it's
trust
work?
Me, niggas know.
Why are you dropping some?
No, I don't drop. I don't drop work stuff, but like niggas know when they have something work.
Hey, drop and lots of work.
I swear.
Hey, but hey, man, speaking of the music, you're dropping a song. I'm excited. It's titled Ekse, Nale 25K, as well as North's very own Sing. Tell us a bit about the song. How did it come about? How did the whole song come about?
That song is right now. I think it's a year old, right? No,
okay.
It's been in the vault for a very long time.
Wait, this is the song that you struggled with the issues. Okay,
it's been in the vault for a very long time. I think it took me like before the hook, you feel like that. I just did the verses. I send the Cindy. After Cindy, I think a certain DJ in Answeram, I need a song, blah blah blah. So I was like, hey, Joe, I think I have something here. And then
is it like a national?
Yeah, he's quite like.
Okay.
He's there.
Okay.
And so I was like, oh, Joe, here's something though. What do you think? He's like, okay, cool. Let me see what I do. And then I think after 2 months, he slept on it. I was like, hey, nah, dog, I think this thing's hard. So I'm gonna keep this for myself. I'm taking this. He's like, okay, cool, enough.
Yeah, because you're not say feel basically.
Yeah, so look at some tomorrow. But I was like, are you dropping or what? And then the song was not there. I was like, hey, okay, cool. let me do my stuff. And so like I keep on that, and then later on, if you claim a lot of jobs, like, hey Joe, I need a song with 25k. I'm sorry, let me see what I can send him. I'm sending like maybe like I think 3 songs or 2 songs. He hopped on that one, and I was like, we good.
And it's the special one.
Cheap.
Okay, and that's how the song came about. Ekse. Man, I'm gonna play real soon. I'm excited to hear what G-Tech has to offer us this coming Friday. With 20 FM, we definitely offer you some exclusive music, so you want to tune in every day. Because trust and believe, we do have some feel good music. And G-Tech also exclusive another Pelly's very own Machiavelli, Le Saint Sayelo. So BT Betilegamang.
Produced by Sanorini, engineered by myself, and
big shout out to
Sanorini. Yeah.
Okay, man, I'm gonna play the song real quick, and then we are just gonna end up because man, I have a lot to say, man.
But talk to me.
I have a lot to say, but in the meantime, let's play the new song. G-Tech yena orutshwaretse.
Se sos que matute de 4 que pete les zaza van shoot que khala ba dese ambule
It is the exclusive from G-Tech to Beat but Ekse. Yo. It's too much.
Too much.
The track is too much. Makono Tamale Pelly's very own Machiavelli 25k. Bona Joe. G-Tech is in the building. Rotor's exclusive to Joe. It's too much. So when they dropping it,
comes on Friday for the Friday drop.
So this coming Friday we can expect all digital stores, everything.
Everything,
okay.
Joe. Everything is.
I personally feel like the song deserves a video, Joe.
Yeah, we're doing something. I'm on it. Yeah.
The song definitely deserves a video. So what can people expect next from G-Tech to Beat in the year 2025? Yeah, and 2026, or just this year?
2025. Yeah, I think I'm gonna come back with another project. More
EP,
singles.
album.
Yeah, EP way.
Okay.
Single before the EP. Yeah.
Estimate how many tracks?
I'm just gonna keep it short this time, dog. I'm not gonna go all the way on top. Maybe around 7, somewhere there. But I'm gonna drop more singles this year.
Okay, and how far are you with the
project?
Yeah, the EP.
I think I'm like 20% deep. I ain't gonna lie.
So there's still a long way to go.
Yeah, it's still a long way to go. But like, dog, 7 songs, it's easy like that on top. Because like this is the second time. No first time you drop a project. So now I know what to do. I know like where to go and so I know.
I cannot wait to hear. Yeah, I cannot wait what you have in store for us. I'm gonna play one soon called El Hampe. That's probably my favorite song.
My second favorite song.
Yeah, that's my yo that track. I was like, if I was a female, I don't know betansa body pattern in the club. Like I'll be twerking everywhere. Like that song is too much. So tell me a bit about the song. Tell us a bit about the song.
Yeah, that was like that song. Okay, when I made the song, I was supposed to give it to my boy outside, my DJ, literally. And then I made the song, and I got too attached to the song. You know that it's true. Every song I make, dog, I make it out of love, and I'm gonna love it.
Yeah, then
I was like, boy, I need this one for the project, dog. Give me this one. Yeah, so I wasn't really thinking like that. It didn't have any like.
Yeah, I mean, it was just
too much. Yeah, thought process to it. That was the life around it, like those days.
Okay.
That was the life, yeah. That was the whole thing. So I was like, Joe, let me just say what I'm living right now. The song came out.
Hey man, I am gonna be playing the song quite soon. But before then, where can people find you on the socials? Where can people book you, features, anything like that?
Social, say G-Tech 2-bit. G-Tech 2-bit everywhere.
Spell G-Tech 2-bit.
GTECH 2BIT.
Okay, everywhere. G-Tech 2-bit.
Yeah, everywhere.
And so then features, whatever inquiries.
Features, we don't. Features, I gotta know you. So it's that thing. It's that organic chat thing. And so we don't wanna just do features just because you hit me up. Yeah.
Okay, man. Thank you very much for coming to 20 FM. Thank you for having a proper conversation. And hey man, I'm glad that you actually made the time to have this conversation with me. Any last few words for an artist and they wish to be in the same position? Any few words?
Just believe in yourself, dog. Do what you love. Do what you think it's best. And so pretty much true. Like, because I don't even know how I got here, dog. I ain't gonna lie. I did what I did, and I'm
Ha ke
here.
Modimo,
Joe, it's been
I
a
don't-
minute, dog. I tried everything. Just try everything.
yeah. So no zama
Every
fela, wa
idea.
tlo tanya.
Every idea that you have, try it, dog. Hold the bag, Joe. Just do what you gotta do. What you
Okay.
think is best.
Hi man, thank you very much G-Tech 2-bit. We wish you nothing but the
Yeah.
best in your musical journey. Modimo bless ntjaka Metogo. Let's tletse le ngore wa di rapidisa dirahale, and then nna le wena re tla kopana ko pele, one of the biggest stars in the country, my dog.
Easy, fella.
One
Easy.
love.
Shout out.
22:56 in Chagamedogo. That's how we end the hour with G-Tech 2-bit in the building. In Chagamedogo Bona, do make sure to keep it locked. More feel-good music, more feel-good conversations are coming your way all the way till midnight. If you're para seat belt, buckle up, and always make sure to not drink and drive. Trust and believe. With some feel-good hip-hop bangers all the way till midnight.